Do like I do. Every time I buy a tape or a record, I always look and see who the musicians are on it and who the writer is. And this son of a gun back here, I can't buy one of George Jones or George Strait or somebody without his name ain't on there somewhere. And I kind of figured out the other day why he come a-driving in a Lincoln. He's been in country music business a long time. This is the 4th time he's been with us. And we love him to death because we like to play with him. How about a great big hand for Nashville, Wayne Kemp?
Call me the farmer, honey, that's my name. Make them around all over town, putting that old flame. Everybody like to have what I got. I cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night they had a bad one a mile or 2 down the road. Well, my buddy walked out and left his woman burning out of control. I was down there in about an hour or so. Little about the mouth, she was ready to go. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Call me the fireman, honey, that's my name. Making the rounds all over town, putting out old flame. Everybody like to have what I got. I cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Thunderbird automobile, and a minute or less I can be dressed to kill. I work 24 on and 24 off. When they get to smoking, they give me a call. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Call me the fireman, honey, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flame. Everybody like to have what I got. I cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Thank you for that outburst of enthusiasm. And welcome back one more time, and we want to thank y'all for welcoming us back one more time. We had a good time the last time we were here, but it was raining. I remember that lightning was striking these trees. Show? Yeah, I was here. Remember, I didn't get to sing that day, that night, because it lightning and raining. So I left my hat in the car. I thought that might help. Everything to get it to rain today, and nothing's happening. But we sure enjoy being back. And maybe it was just like this at 3 o'clock last time. At 7 o'clock now it was raining. So we may do some good yet. Might pour down about 6. I hope it waits till 8:30 and then does it the rest of the night, so we get about 6, 7 minutes.
You don't happen to know the old gal's coming on at 8:30, do you?
No, I thought the show would be over with by then. I want it to rain and get the show over with too at the same time. But it's a pleasure to be back. We're going to go back and get some of the songs that we've written for other people down through the years, and right on up to some new ones that's coming out in the next month or so by other folks. Maybe you'll recognize some of them as we go along. One I wrote for Conway Twitty, 1968 or 70, somewhere along in there, called The Image of Me. Yes, I know she's the life of the party, and without her things here would die. Oh, but don't you be fooled by her laughter. She has her sad times, she knows how to cry. Now she drinks and she talks just a little too loud. with her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. Yes, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. I met her in a little country town, Las Vegas. She was simple and old-fashioned in some ways, but she loved me till I dragged that woman down, and she just gave up and drifted away. Now she drinks and she talks just a little too loud. With her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. Yes, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I made her the image of me. Yes, I made her the image of me. Water, it better be. Wow.
Pretty good
It
water.
was white anyway, and it tasted right. Thank you for that little syrup there, sip. Here's a song. This song is about my life story, but Johnny Paycheck sung it, and they think he's the one that done all that stuff. But it was really me, because I'm the only hell my mom ever tried to raise. Loving me, I guess that's why she lets me go so far. Mama tried to stop me short of stealing. Guess that's why I had to steal that car. Mama told me not to smoke it, but it made me high and it took me far away. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. It was raining when I rode into Atlanta in a stolen car and almost out of gas. I was broke and I needed money. Lately I've learned how to get it fast, 'cause it takes a lot of money to keep them neon angels hanging around. I reached into my glove box, another liquor store went down. I said, precious memories, take me back to them good old days. Let me hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages clip for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's ways. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. But you know, they locked my hands behind me. I kicked that cop, I tried hard to resist. They just clamped them handcuffs tighter till I felt that metal bite into my wrist. They took my belt and my billfold, my fingerprints and profile of my face. And then they locked away the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. I said, precious memory, take me back to them good old days. Let me hear my mama singing Rock of Ages clip for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's way. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. Thank you very much. Another song. I believe we had this record out last time we were here. It's been 4 or 5 years ago. We just wrote it then and it came out. Ricky Van Shelton just recorded it again. It'll be out again the 1st of August, somewhere around there. Maybe y'all remember it when we had it out, called Don't Send Me No Angels. It goes like this. When the storm clouds gather and I'm losing my way, she stands right beside me. She lights up my day. She's the one thing I've done right my whole life long. She's the words and the music to the world's finest song. Lord, let me keep her at least for a while. I promise I'll love her till I walk my final mile. When your trumpets are sounding and you're calling me home, don't send me no angels, 'cause I've got my own. Stayed with me through the hard times that's still going on. That old feeling between us is still coming on strong. When my eyes close forever and my last breath is gone, don't send me no angels, 'cause I've got my own. Lord, let me keep her at least for a while. I promise I'll love her till I walk my final mile. When your trumpets are sounding and you're calling me home, don't send me no angels, 'cause I've got my own. If I make it to heaven, can I bring her along? Don't send me no angels, Lord, I've got my own. Thank you very much. If y'all want that song there. It'll be on Ricky Van Shelton's new album, and it'll be out August the 1st, somewhere along in there. But it'll be his very next album, so if you need to buy that, do it. We need the money. Our kids are eating the putty out of the windows. Just a good thing it's been so hot we've kept them up. We saved one of them. We're having trouble singing because we got a tooth missing. I lost my tooth. My dentist is making me another one. But he's having trouble getting that green tint right to match all the rest of it. As soon as he gets the green right, we'll get a new tooth. A song I wrote for Johnny Cash 2 or 3 years ago called One Piece at a Time. Maybe y'all remember. It's been about 10 years ago. Man, time flies, don't it? Back in 49, I went to Detroit working on assembly line. First year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and I'd cry. I've always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I'd derive myself a plan that ought to be the envy of the working man. I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least $100 grand. And I'd get it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I got the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and a help from a friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. Now I've never considered myself a thief, but General Motors wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. So the first day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk, and then I ripped off a transmission and all of the chrome. The little stuff we could get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all 4 shocks. The big stuff we snuck out in my buddy's mobile home. Up to there, everything been going all right till we tried to put it together one night. And that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 63. We tried to put in the bolts, all of the hose was gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with just a little help from a adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, they was a heck of a sight. We had 1 on the left and 2 on the right. We pulled out the switch, all 3 of them boogers come on. Now the back end looked kind of crazy too, but we throwed it together, and when we got through, that's when we noticed that we only had 1 tail fin. And about that time my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes she had her doubts, but she opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove it uptown just to get the tags, and just for heck we made the main drag, and I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, because to type it up, it took the whole dang staff. By the time they got through, the title weighed 85 pounds. And I got it 1 piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I got the only one there is around. I said, break it for that there Red Ryder. You got a copy on a pack rat, bring it back. I said, Red Ryder, this is the pack rat here. Home. Negatory on the cost of this here machine. We went right up to the factory and picked it up, piece at a time. Cheaper that way. Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 66 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobiles.
I don't know what Don brought you.
Creek water. Don't know where he found it at. There ain't any in Tennessee. We bought a little place up in the mountains on the Kentucky line. Built a house up there, fixed to move up there and had this creek. A couple of weeks ago, there was a creek there when we bought the place. It disappeared under this rock to start off with. And then it disappeared altogether.
Drive there too, huh?
I walked down there just before it got to the fence line there, and it disappeared under a big rock. It turned into a spring. Someone went on down there into the other creek somewhere. But I thought, well, at least we got one down to that rock there. Down there yesterday morning, it wasn't even there. We're going to do a song. We'd like to apologize for the glasses here. These are really not sunglasses. I don't want to swallow the microphone. I can't see very good without them. We're going to do a song, another one that Ricky Van Shelton just recorded. We've recorded twice, once for MCA and we recorded again for Mercury Records the last time we were up here. Now it's coming out again in a couple of months. Maybe y'all remember it. It's another old one that I wrote years ago. It's going to be playing again on the radio shortly. Walk away, baby, leave with my blessing. Want you to know why? Let me hear from you. If we never meet again before my life is over, I'll leave this world loving you. You can take everything but my memories, but they're good ones and they'll see me through. If we never meet again, I'll love you forever. I'll leave this world loving you. You were mine for a short time, Lord, I'm thankful. But life will be so lonesome without you. If we never meet again this side of heaven, I'll leave this world loving you. Mine for a time, Lord, I'm thankful. But life will be so lonesome without you. If we never meet again this side of heaven, I'll leave this world loving you. I'll leave this world loving you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to do one more here before we end our first show. We will come back tonight again.
Right.
Tonight, this evening. It don't get night now until about 10 o'clock.
That's right.
So it'll still be the day then when we go back. We want to say hello to Barbara and Don Allen, all the way from Dallas, Texas, sitting over there. They drove a long ways to come to this show. Good friend of ours.
Welcome to the United States.
And that's my wife, Pat. We're celebrating our 28th anniversary. Kids is all grown up now. She's a grandma about 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times, I believe. She's a grandma. Time flies, don't it?
You know what that makes you then?
I ain't no grandpa. I'm like everybody else. I'm Papa. Papa, that's what you generally get. This is a song we recorded called Your Wife Is Cheating on Us Again that we had out the last time we were here. Maybe y'all remember it. Well, old buddy, I'm not one to spread tales around, but I followed your wife and another cowboy to every honky-tonk in town. Now we've been friends through thick and thin, that's the least that I could do. Me and her's been pretty dang close, ain't nothing would do to you. But your wife is cheating on us again. What's mine is mine and what's yours is mine, that's the way it's always been. If you won't help me straighten her out, we ain't gonna stay friends. Your wife is cheating on us again. Just a little better sport about this. My poor old eyes is a-getting sore from pounding on your fist. So let's shake hands and call it quits and go kick in a cowboy's door. We'll show him a thing or two if you'll let me off of this floor. But your wife is cheating on us again. What's mine is mine and what's yours is mine, that's the way it's always been. If you don't help me straighten it out, we ain't gonna stay friends. Your wife is cheating on us again. Yeah, old buddy, if you'll just let go of that scissor lock you got around my throat, I'll go get that note out of my shirt pocket that you just ripped off of. As soon as I find the rest of my ear that you bit off, we're gonna get a 6-pack of beer and go over and whoop that cowboy. But your wife is cheating on us again. What's mine is mine and what's yours is mine, that's the way it's always been. If you don't help me straighten it out, we ain't gonna stay friends. Your wife is cheating on us again. Your old lady is cheating on us again. How about it for Wayne Kemp? Thank y'all so very much. Y'all a good bunch of country music lovers, and we love that. We'll be back again later. Norma Jean is coming up here just shortly, isn't she? She's supposed to.
We got another hairy-legged fella back there.
We got somebody else. All right. We heard Elvis is alive. He's here today. We didn't mean anything bad with that. I just reading one of them crazy magazines, you know, coming up, because we love Elvis. We're a big Elvis fan. And we'll see y'all tonight. I want to do just a little bit more something here.
Okay.
Before I go to Will. A gospel song that I wrote for Conway Twitty that's on one of his albums that we sing about everywhere we go. On my way to church one Sunday, I heard my neighbor say that there's a church across the street, well, it don't belong today. Well, they scream and shout and they carry on like the world was gonna end. Then I saw him stand in silence as the sermon began. Well, it was my neighbor who stood and listened while the power of God filled the hearts of everyone. Well, it was my neighbor who knelt and prayed. Well, it was my neighbor that shouted louder than anyone. I just stood there and listened. Lord, I could not turn away. Everybody in the neighborhood all came in to pray. Well, I won't forget that Sunday when God filled the neighborhood. It might have been a little old-fashioned, but it done us all some good. It was me and my neighbor who stood and listened while the power of God filled the hearts of everyone. It was me and my neighbor who knelt and prayed. It was me and my neighbor that shouted louder than anyone. It was me and my neighbor that shouted louder than anyone.
Oh, Tiny Tim's got 2 or 3. Ricky Van Shelton's recording a bunch. But I tell you what, this is the 4th time I believe Wayne Kemp's been with us. And I'm kind of like Slim Dortch said about Dale Potter. He ain't any better than the first time he came because he was good then. I want you to give him a great big hand. Would you do it tonight for Wayne Kemp?
They call me the fireman, honey, that's my name. Making the rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. I cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. That's not to had a bad one a mile or 2 down the road. Well, my buddy walked down and left his woman burning out of control. I was down there in about an hour or so. Little mouth to mouth, she was ready to go. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Call me the fireman, honey, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, I'm putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. I cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. I got a fire engine, red Thunderbird automobile. In a minute or less, I can be dressed to kill. I work 24 on and 24 off. When they get to smoking, they give me a call. I'm the fireman, honey, that's my name. They call me the fireman, honey, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, I'm putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got. I cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. They call me the fireman, honey, that's my name. Thank you for that sympathy. We enjoyed doing that for you. We wrote that thing, and we've been singing it for about 12 years. George Strait decided to record it the other day. Now it gets heard. But we're glad he did. We're going to do a song now that I wrote years ago. Gets recorded over and over and over again. Ain't never been a big hit, but everybody records it. George Strait recorded the last time. I recorded it 100 times. Well, haven't you heard Daddy's going crazy? Here I stand with my finger on his doorbell. My mind goes back to what I done to him last night. Well, I finally talked his wife into leaving him. I'm just here to convince my conscience it's all right. I can see my old friend sitting there just staring, and his little boy is crying words just welded to my mind. Haven't you heard? Daddy's gone crazy. Haven't you heard? Mama is gone. And either way, I am the loser, and I've been a-crying all night long, mister. Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? Daddy's gone crazy. Haven't you heard? Mama is gone. And either way, I am the loser, and I've been a-crying all night long, mister. Haven't you heard? And I've been a-crying all night long, mister. Haven't you heard? Thank you. Here's a song we recorded for MCA Records way back. Some of you might still remember this. I said, sweet, sweet honky-tonk wine, don't you know that it keeps me out of my mind? Let me tell you now, all the woman left behind was some of that sweet, sweet honky-tonk wine. Well, I was out drinking and laughing. The woman was home a-packing, and all she left me was a bottle and a note said I enjoyed myself on some of that sweet, sweet honky-tonk wine. Give me some of that sweet, sweet honky-tonk wine. Now don't you know that it keeps me out of my mind? Let me tell you now, all the woman left behind with some of that sweet, sweet honky-tonk wine. Well, I'm sitting here feeling 'cause I can't drink enough. Stop me from thinking that she's out holding somebody and drinking that honky-tonk wine. Give me some of that sweet honky-tonk wine, 'cause you know that it keeps me out of my mind. Let me tell you now, all the woman left behind with some of that sweet honky-tonk wine. Went right into a Johnny Cash tune and he wasn't here. Thank you. I'm going to do this next song for my wife, Pat. Hi, Pat. Wave. It's our anniversary. 28 years. Stand up and wave. She's real bashful. I can't get her to talk on a CB in the car. You get her talking, you can't get her to shut up, though. Once she talks, but on her subjects. And then you've had it. But we love her. She's been trying to commit suicide lately, though. We've been traveling a lot. And I've been she's been up there helping me put rafters on top of this barn. Way up there. And she's afraid of heights, too. But she's been trying to kill herself. She cut her wrist and she wouldn't bleed. Hung herself on a shower curtain rod and it broke and bent. My old doctor told her, said, if you want to really commit suicide, I sent her over to see my psychiatrist. We're buddies. He straightened her right out. He said, go home and get Wayne's 357 Magnum, put it 1 inch below your left breast, and pull the trigger. And that'll kill you. So she did. She went home, got my 357 Magnum, put it 1 inch below her left breast, and blowed her kneecap off. So that's why she wouldn't stand up a while ago. I better do one to get us out of this now. Me and her wrote this song, and we recorded it 4 or 5 years ago, and just the other day, we had the pleasure of watching Ricky Van Shelton record it again, and he's going to put it out. And she helped me write it, and it's one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. Kind of has some special meaning to it. When the storm clouds gather and I'm losing my way, she stands right beside me. She lights up my day. She's the one thing I've done right my whole life long. She's the words and the music to the world's finest song. Lord, let me keep her at least for a while. I promise I'll love her till I walk my final mile. When your trumpets are sounding and you're calling me home, don't send me no angel, 'cause I've got my own. She stayed with me through the hard times that's still going on. That old feeling between us is still coming on strong. When my eyes close forever and my last breath is gone, don't send me no angels, 'cause I've got my own. why. I promise I'll love her till I walk my last mile. When my eyes close forever and my last breath is gone, don't send me no angels, 'cause I've got my own. If I make it to heaven, can I bring her along? Don't send me no angels, 'cause I've got my own. Lord, you know I do. Thank you. Patsy will do that for you, too, also. She has been pretty good. One time a jack fell on her hand and I had to back the car off of it. I mean, a tar did, because she had her hand under the jack. Another time we was working on a van one time and I drilled a hole through her finger. But she's a good sport. She said, well, hell, Wayne, don't just stand there, put a screw in it. I'm like the Three Stooges anyway. When I do anything, somebody's going to get hurt. Well, we won't do that for her. A song I wrote for Johnny Paycheck called The Only Hell My Mama Ever Tried to Raise. Short on loving me. I guess that's why she let me go so far. Mama tried to stop me short of stealing. Guess that's why I had to steal that car. Mama told me not to smoke it, but it made me high and it took me far away. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. It was raining when I rolled into Atlanta in a stolen car and almost out of gas. I was broke and I needed some money. Lately I've learned how to get it fast, 'cause it takes a lot of money to keep them neon angels hanging around. I reached into my glove box, another liquor store went down. I said, precious memories, take me back to them good old days. Let me hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages, clap for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's ways. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. Hands behind me, I kicked that cop, I tried hard to resist. They just clamped them handcuffs tighter till I felt that metal bite into my wrist. Took my belt and my billfold, my fingerprints and profile of my face. And then they locked away the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. I said, precious memories, take me back to them good old days. Let me hear my mama singing Rock of Ages clip for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's way. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's way. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever tried to raise. That was nice of y'all to applaud. I didn't know what to do next until you'd done that. He might have on an album or something, but he didn't have it out as a single. I think Prince did. You see Prince doing one of my songs? They ought to put him in jail if we did, Judy. We're going to go back to our very first #1 record for MCA. And also, I recorded this in #1, and Mel Street did it again. It was #1 again. And I think 2 or 3 people did it. Maybe y'all can remember. I wonder who'll turn out the lights in your world tonight. Whose shoulder will your head be resting on? Does your hungry arms reach for a man you feel you need? Will the need still be there after he's gone? As I reach for the switch that turns out my lights, I wonder who'll turn out the lights in your world tonight. Has someone found the secrets that I could never find? Is he touching that old switch that I've touched so many times? Is he turning on the woman I could never satisfy? I wonder who'll turn out the lights in your world tonight. Has someone found the secrets that I could never find? Is he touching that old switch that I've touched so many times? Is he turning on the woman that I could never satisfy? I wonder who'll turn out the lights in your world tonight. I wonder who'll turn out the lights in your world tonight. Thank you. It's one of our records called Your Wife's Cheating on Us Again. We'll do this for Don.
Where's Don?
Well, we'll do it for that Don too. I talked about Don Allen.
Oh, you.
We're very glad to have them with us all the way from Dallas, Texas. They drove down here just for this show. They're going to drive right back to Dallas. Now, I'd go see a show. That's a long ways. So we have to appreciate them for doing that. And we want to thank anybody who walked over 15 feet. We do appreciate it. Well, old buddy, I'm not going to spread tales around, but I followed your wife and another cowboy to every honky-tonk in town. Now we've been friends through thick and thin, that's the least I can do. Me and her's been pretty dang close, ain't nothing I wouldn't do for you. But your wife is cheating on us again. What's mine is mine and what's yours is mine, that's the way it's always been. If you don't help me straighten her out, we ain't gonna stay friends. Your wife is cheating on us again. You could be just a little better sport about this. My poor old eyes is getting sore from pounding on your fist. So let's shake hands and call it quits and go kick in the cowboy's door. We'll show him a thing or two if you'll let me off of this floor. But your wife is cheating on us again. What's mine is mine and what yours is mine, that's the way it's always been. If you don't help me straighten her out, we ain't gonna stay friends. Your wife is cheating on us again. Your old lady is cheating on us again. I hear somebody crying. That's why we're going to do a shorter show, so we'll give you all a break. Folks cry in my audience when I start singing. I know they're hurting their ears probably. Before we do, we'd like to remind y'all that pretty Miss Norma Jean is going to be coming out here in just a minute. And I used to play guitar for Norma on the road. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
She used to be my boss. Fired me and run me off. Then I went to work for George Jones, and he fired and run me off 8 times. If I went and got my own guitar, made my own record then, now my old lady runs me off all the time. But we're very glad to be here, and thank y'all so very much for putting up with us today. We're going to leave y'all with a song. It's one of our, I guess out of all the songs besides the one I sung a while ago, Don't Send Me No Angel, this one is probably one of my favorite songs. We recorded on MCA Records, called An Award to an Angel. If they gave awards for Best Angel, then darling, I know you would win them all. And if there was one for every good thing that you've done, then sweetheart, they'd cover our walls.